What's up, guys? Stevie B here at Dynasty Life, and today we're going to be talking about Dalvin Cook. So we're going to talk about Dalvin Cook and his outlook for 2022, and where do we draft him in redraft and Dynasty. So let's talk about Dalvin Cook first. Um, Dalvin Cook for this year, I'm very high on Dalvin Cook this year. I have him finishing in the top five. Okay, he's my number four running back in redraft rankings for this year. Brand new offense coming there. Kevin O'Connell, okay, going to be passing the ball a lot more. They have him already in the slot, getting more receiving work. Okay, how what makes up an elite running back in the league nowadays is being able to hit on all cylinders. Okay, being able to run the football, being able to catch the football, being a three down back. Dalvin Cook is one of the few three down workhorses left in the NFL now today. So he has all of those things that you need to be in that one of those top running backs. So he is top flight, first class, Dalvin Cook this year. Okay. Last year was hurt a little bit, missed a few games. He's missed a few games every year. So that's one thing that you can be a little concerned about. But most of these workhorse running backs always miss a game here and there. Last year, only 6 touchdowns. Okay. We expect positive touchdown regression in this case, especially with Dalvin Cook. Okay. Go to the year before, finish RB3, 17 touchdowns. Okay, in 2020, 2019, RB5, 13 touchdowns. So we do expect double digit touchdowns. Add in those touchdowns, add in an extra 20, 25 catches, hopefully. And we've got ourselves, like I said, top flight, first class running back here coming through in 2022 for Dalvin Cook and the Minnesota Vikings. Now, just because we think he's going to finish in the top five does not mean that we're drafting him in the top five. So, where are we drafting Dalvin Cook when it comes to redraft? Underdog has his ADP right now as 9. Um, that is a kind of a perfect spot right where he's going to probably end up once that season starts. Okay, I know Sleeper has him still at about like 5 or 6 right now. As we get closer, that'll be more rounded up around that 9 area, 8, 9, 10 area. Okay, but I don't really want to take him at his ADP. Okay, I want to take him after that. I'm looking to take Dalvin Cook in the early to mid second round in redraft. Okay, there's just a few other guys that I'd rather have in that first round than Dalvin Cook, especially once you get into towards the end of the first round. You can go wide receiver, wide receiver, tight end. I mean, you've got Kelsey, you've got Lamb, you've got who else is up there? Cup and Jefferson are definitely probably off the board at that point. But Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, those are always names you can find around on that turn there. So if you can get yourself one of the top running backs or a top receiver, and then in that second round, early second round or mid to second round, if you're lucky, if he falls then, I mean, that's just an automatic smash pick, I think, there. So that's where I'm looking to draft him and redraft. When we're talking about dynasty, we're talking about probably around about a roundish or so later, round and a half later, middle of the third, end of the fourth in Dynasty. I'm not particularly looking for a guy like that in Dynasty. Depending how you want to build your team in Dynasty, there's a million different ways that you can go about it in a startup when you're drafting your team. Do you draft young? Do you do a mixture of young and old? Do you draft to win now? Wide receivers typically last longer than running backs when it comes to dynasty. They just have a longer shelf life. They play longer in the NFL. And that's just a fact. That's just science, right? Nothing we can do about that. But always keep that in mind that those RBs, they just don't last as long as the wide receivers, right? So I'm looking more, wide receiver, especially when you're in that second, third, fourth round of dynasty. There's a lot of guys that you can get there. I'd much rather draft a DK Metcalf in the third or fourth round instead of a Dalvin Cook for dynasty. So if you have him on your team already in dynasty, what are we doing with him? We're holding him if you're in contention. Without a doubt, you're going to hold him if you're in contention. Okay, if you're not in contention, you are going to sell immediately. You might want to wait till the season starts. See what you can get for him now, shop him around. But once that season starts and they start playing games and he goes off 1 or 2 games those first couple weeks, you can get his maximum value for him. Get rid of him right then and there. value as you can, whether it's picks or shifting down to a running back. I think Miles Sanders is a good one that you can kind of shift down from. That you can get. I don't know if you can get some of these younger guys, ETN, Brees Hall, JK. That might be tough to do. But if you can get them, then go ahead for it. But like I said, everybody's different. It all depends on your league. Do people value picks? Do people value players? Find those spots in your league. Find somebody that really likes them, and then just kind of get as much as you can from 'em, get a return on your investment there. But that's what we're looking at for Dalvin Cook for this year. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree with Dalvin Cook? Let me know in the comments. Let me know who you want me to do next. I'm going to be coming out with a couple different player outlooks just like this for the 2022 season, again, for both Redraft and Dynasty. So stay tuned. Stay on the lookout for that. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching.